So here's my thing. Vote for whoever you want. Vote your conscience. I understand the argument either way. Whether you want to defeat Trump, whether you want to vote for the Green Party, which is the decision I endorse, I understand the argument for those two positions. The argument I fight the most is the argument not voting. I think not voting, even though I don't take a lot of stock into electoral politics, but I don't think not voting is a smart option. I don't think you gain anything from silencing your own voice, right? So I tell people to vote their conscience, but I'd be damned if I allow liberals, the Democratic Party, and the people that push policies that go against everything I personally believe in, the people that attack policy positions that I deeply believe in, the same people that deny policy that will bring justice to disadvantaged communities. I'd be damned if those people believe they have the moral high ground to voter shame the Green Party and the Green Party voters. I'm not going to let it happen. A few days ago, the Green Party was trending. I'm not sure what started it. I know I saw some progressives that said they want to claim they vote for the Green Party to let their voices be heard. But I also saw obviously a lot of liberals that still push this dogma against voting green. Now, this is something I said for a very long time, and I still maintain it. Vote blue no matter who is the privileged position. So they always drag out Noam Chomsky every 4 years. They completely ignore all the harsh criticism of Noam Chomsky, his brilliant takes praising Bernie Sanders, his takedown of the neoliberal ideology. They completely ignore that. But they bring Chomsky out every 4 years because that's the difference between me and Chomsky. If Chomsky is a vote blue no matter who. But my thing is, my response to them is very simple. Noam Chomsky is very comfortable right now. Vote blue no matter who is a position people take when they are 100% sure they can survive 8 years of no Medicare for all. People know, at least some people on my Twitter know what I'm going through with my family right now. We are living on a thread. And you got people that are saying that my position is the privileged position. The people who don't vote are the people who are not privileged. Because they see the two-party duopoly. They see two parties that is doing nothing to earn their vote. These are people that have been left behind. The people that have been destroyed by neoliberal capitalism. So when I have my litmus test, and my litmus test involves Medicare for all, a living wage, and I aggressively go after people that put trickle-down economics and endless war. So when I have that as my litmus test, that's because the life I lived and what I've seen and what I've been through. Joe Biden bankruptcy bill is still fucking me to this day. Joe Biden crime bill has ruined families and friends I know personally. So if you are a white suburbanite, liberal, someone who went to Yale, someone who went to Princeton, someone who had great funding for their schools, which I did not, who the fuck are you to tell me who I should vote for? Who are you to tell me I'm wasting my vote? Because my vote has a reason. And this is what pisses me off the most about these vote shamers. They never, ever ask us why we are voting the way we're voting. And at the same time, the people are intellectually and morally bankrupt because they love punching down to the point where they're not even properly finding a solution to their problem. The solution to their problem is very simple. We are not the reason why Donald Trump won. Donald Trump won because of the Electoral College. Hillary Clinton had 3 million more votes than Donald Trump. And then, even if you want to ignore that fact, you can solve this problem by implementing ranked choice voting, a platform that Jill Stein endorsed. Jill Stein endorsed a policy that would have saved your ass, and you got to smear her as a Russian bot. Jill Stein launched a voter recount initiative to help you guys out because you guys won by 3 million votes. And she's trying to make sure that the Electoral College was doing their due diligence and make sure we had a fair result. That's who they smear. Jill Stein had a fantastic platform. If Jill Stein was president, my community would be in a much better position right now. There is only one party right now in America that doesn't push trickle-down economics. And I'm not looking at the Libertarian Party either, because I don't know why people stand them. Because if you're not a socialist libertarian, you have trickle-down economic policy pushing, and also a lot of people that rep the ideology. It's not a rebuke of the ideology itself, but a lot of those people are fucking authoritarian bootlickers anyway, and they're not really libertarians. Then you got the Republican Party, and you got the Democrat Party. You got 3 parties that push trickle-down economics. Only one party that got ballot access and pushing trickle-up economics. And pushing economics that will benefit the working class. So, the reason why I go so hard in the paint is because I'm not the guy. I don't know who they imagine they're talking to when they vote shame people, but the reason why it does not work because I'm not the guy who will allow you to tell you my life experiences and what we should advance for. I'm not gonna support a guy who say he's gonna veto Medicare for all because one big reason why I push Medicare for all because I understand one giant part of this society breakdown we're seeing, one thing that is destroying families all over. I had a lot of people that reach out to me. I greatly appreciate all you guys for sharing your personal stories of mental health. But one reason why I support Medicare for all because I need to solve the problem with mental health care. Because people are not able to afford therapy. They're not able to afford mental health care help professionals. I don't go to the doctor. I never seen a therapist in my fucking life. My mom never seen a therapist in her life. My sister never seen a therapist in her life. Neither has my brother. Because we're not able to afford it. We don't come from privilege like you vote blue no matter who people. So that's why Medicare for all is my litmus test because I put mental health on the front lines. That's why I put for a 4-day work week. I actually believe in the family values that conservatives pretend to believe in. I actually believe in having a strong family unit. You guys don't know, but I'm conservative in a lot of ways, man. Just not in a bootlicking way that you see that takes over politics right now. When Democrats fight for bipartisan bills, it's mostly authoritarian right bootlicking bullshit. So, if you have a candidate that uses his dad's son to attack Medicare for all, you do not have the right to shame me or attack me because I'm voting for Green Party. And, on the other hand, you guys have even less of the moral high ground because I'm not going on your pages and attacking you for voting for Joe Biden. I admit, I aggressively make the case for voting for third party on my timeline, on my YouTube page. But I'm not going out there and voter shaming other people that believe they should vote for Joe Biden. I'm not doing that. If I have a friend who says I might make a comment, when I do that, I'm just asking for their point of view and I'm engaging in debate. But at the end of the day, I talked to a friend who said he's gonna vote for Joe Biden, and we agreed to disagree. I'm like, all right, dude, I'm not gonna attack you for your opinion. I just agreed to disagree, and that's okay. That's okay. I don't understand that. I don't think it's a good strategy to vote for Joe Biden. But if you're someone who been personally impacted by Donald Trump's attacks, policy, rhetoric, if you've been attacked by MAGA and you want to get back at them, I get it. I said I understand the argument. But I do not appreciate people who take that position, who feel like they got to attack people who haven't, and they feel like they have the moral high ground on people who can't survive 8 years without Medicare for all. And that's what they don't understand, because the more they attack my position and my opinions, the more I maybe want to double down. I don't want to vote for a party that has so little respect for my opinion. They think I'm taking this position because I want to be cool. I've seen that take. So my position is vote your conscience. I'm not voting for a warmonger. I'm not voting for anyone who put for trickle down economics. Medicare for all is my litmus test. And Tara Reid was smeared by the Democratic Party. So fuck you. You're not earning my vote.